Talofa lover guys, welcome back to another episode here on the channel. It is a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel. Oh, spilled my coffee a bit. It is Saturday here in Samoa, and me and Siave are heading to the cattle farm to bring out the cows onto the electric fence that we've got set up. Hope everyone is doing well, especially for our Ainga members. Remember guys, we do have our Crave Growth merch, so if you'd like to support the channel, be sure to buy yourself a t-shirt or a jumper, or whatever we've got on the website. But we're just gonna head to the, also we need to get some coconuts, so that's one of the things. We've got the wheelbarrow, you guys see that? Yeah, got the wheelbarrow in the back. So hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel. Siave is driving us to the cattle farm today. Alright guys, so we're here now at the cattle farm. Siave just in the car towards down there. So we've got the electric fence up. I'm just gonna disconnect it for the time being. It is off at the moment, so it's off. So one of the things, remember we've got another cattle farm that's about 1 kilometer. Sorry about that guys, we've got a bit of a mishap. Siave there went off the tracks because we've had to turn around the car in the front there as opposed to the back here where we used to do. So as you can see, we've actually turned off the electric fence at the moment. So you can see I can touch it, but it's coming from the gate and it's just surrounding this bit here so that the cows can graze in here. So we usually bring them out in the morning and then take them back in the evening. Mick! But reason why we haven't turned it on yet is because we need to get the cows. We need to get inside to go open up the gate and then get the cows. But also me and Siave need to go get some coconuts. So once we see the cows start walking in, we'll then turn on the gates, the electric fence, and then me and Siave will just go get some coconuts and bring them closer to here. So yeah. Sorry about that. We can hear them. They're coming. Might be wondering, what are all these tires doing here? Because we're we need these tires to burn them because they're actually quite effective in burning them down. But yeah, we need to get this in before the cows are already on their way. Alright, so Siave is going to turn on the electric fence now. I'm just calling out the cows so that they can come here. You can see they're a lot better now. They've had their worm injections, about 80% of them. So as you can see, their body has drastically changed. Mick! Avi! Come on, lo voi fa fopovi. Fa pipi le mele waya. Ki lo la ia. Big. Morning gang. Morning team. Mai lo fa fo si ko kai mai popo. Big. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Voila! Big. See, quite maloloshi. They weren't like this, but they're so strong now. Wafa pipi. Yeah. All right, so it's on now. I don't want to touch it, but it does give you just a bit of a shock. Mick! Mick! So, you guys can see these half gallons we have here. Uncle chopped them up and then also painted inside. These are the ones we're planning to take to the other cattle farm on the other side, the new one, because it's quite isolated from here. So just so that the cows have some water during the period of time they're there, which may take 2-3 weeks next time, as the good grass grows. Very healthy now. Look how big they've gone. One of the cows that we're hoping recovers quickly, they also had their injection for worms. Can't really see her here. Oh yeah, right here, right in front of me, right there. She's really skinny, but I think she's coming around now because she was skinny, like really skinny. I can see she's slowly putting on weight. So right there, that one. But the rest of these guys are coming along well. Iva, Sulu, Suka, Sulu, Sukul, Sufa, Sulim. Är det som är lång? Alright guys, so thought I'd come show you how the battery works, the electric fence works. So basically got a solar panel here. So as you can see, it is starting to blink green now, which means it is on. You can hear I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's like a static. So the solar panel here charges the battery from the sun, and then we've got the metal rod which grounds it. This is from Gallagher. It's a New Zealand company we ordered it from. And then once we turn it on, the current then travels through the wire, and then we just clip the wire, clip the clip onto the electric fence. There you go. And then the current travels around the fence. Now the reason for this wire is so that the current can travel from the top to the bottom line, and that's connected by this wire here. So that's how it works. This is really good for instances where you don't have that much fencing material, but especially for land that you don't want to set up a big fence around. So you just set this up so that the cows can graze off the grass. And then you can, what we usually did back then, if you see, I'll show some photos there, is that we set this up here in this plot, and then once that was done, then we bring in the cows, clear all the grass. Once that's done, we trees here, and then start planting, which saves us a lot of money on chemicals. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna head now to gather some coconuts. A big shortage of coconuts at home. We've got a lot of firewood now. Uncle got here from the plantation, but we're very, very small on coconuts. And coconuts is the life of an islander. You know, in hindsight now, I wish we placed the wheelbarrow inside the electric fence before we actually turned it on. Now I don't want to get zapped. See? Oh jeez. It's alright. I'll get Siave to stand inside, and then I'll give it to him, and then we can just do. Na umay kungubul pa eh. Udah. I think this could have been a lot easier if we did our usual run where we bring the truck inside, but only because we've got the electric fence on. That's why we can't bring in the truck, because the electric fence is actually blocking the gate. That's okay, that's why we brought the wheelbarrow. All right, team. So me and Siave, well, Siave made the decision, not me. Um, you know, you are only as good as your weakest link. A chain is only as good as its weakest link. Give up. So we thought, whatever your popo, it should carry us for the week until we can get the car to actually come inside. And but I think it should be enough. But yeah, I think we should be okay. Yeah. All right, now comes the task of getting it onto the truck. I think it's a lot easier if we had brought, if you have brought the coconuts here. But we can't bring the truck any further back. All right. See if I say it. And now we need to do this 3 more times. Alright, see over there, just getting the last load of coconuts. Then after that, we'll just go head check on the cows before we leave here, because then we're coming back around the evening, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, depends, to take in the cows. Alright, so it looks like all the cows are okay. The dogs, they're just making a complete hassle of work for the cows. But they're good, they're coming along. They've helped Uncle chase in the cows a few times. So that's good. You know, they're learning the tricks and trade of farming. What's going on there? We just noticed this one's about to give birth. If you look at the milkers, they're very swelled up, so which means she might give birth probably tonight or tomorrow. Very nice. We actually thought so when it's akiale, it's like what's the fapalangi for kiale? Like out, so they don't give birth anymore. They don't give birth any, you know, they don't want to give birth. Oh. And but we've noticed, because we actually slaughtered one of those cows, and their meat is really nice and fatty, because they've never given birth. So see this one here? She's about to give birth. Oh, very pretty. Probably tonight or tomorrow. Look at those milkers. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird me looking at the milk. Alright fam, so me and Siave are planning to leave soon, but before we go, we just want to check. We're just going to send up the drone and send it to the other cattle farm, just to check if the grass is green yet, so we can start planning the rotation of cows for the next 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, when this grass dies down, or when this grass is depleted, finished, you know.
point up.
All right, guys. So now that we finished sending the drone, it looks like it may be a while until the grass is green again on that side. The green grass above. Anyway, but we might give it maybe 3 weeks. Rotate them here on this plot and the actual cattle farm, and then maybe by that time we'll have some green grass over there. But we're gonna head home with Siave. We'll probably take a quick break, and then we have to kapinga the so we'll catch you guys then. All right, fam. Looks like me and Siave have cancelled taking a break. So I think we'll cancel. That way it's easier. So life goes on and we continue. Alright, fam, so got our coconuts here, but we also got koko, we got breadfruit, and then some taro here. So we got some koko because my brother is leaving for America tomorrow, United States. So but was sorted. Ari musta. Lapka. Alright, so need to kapinga the umu. Kopir fa pa ungo koko. Kangi fa fie. And then after that, salang kau. We'll leave the cow for later on today. Ilef. But see if I get is well kiddy. It's always a fire hazard when we have the cow villa here, so we might take it to the back there, which is why we had to clear that up. Alright fam, so we finished cleaning up the umu. We'll do that later. Just getting the fire started, but we're gonna get to the koko soon now. Over there just cleaning up the umukuka a bit, the coconut husks. But yeah, we need to makan ka koko. Fam, I think that's about it for us. We've still got a lot left, but I think we did about 30 to 40 cocoa pods. Can't go wrong with the fungi. But yeah, we're gonna put it onto the heat now, you can see, and get this bad baby roasted. It's nice. Then we're gonna start turning it. Kawul koko kemingi dobo lusur kalar koko. Kung pauka may lalma po nga rin kong kal. Sa fikala, sulu, sufa, sufiku, lewo lusur kawul koko yung isam. Pada mafua po nga si. Ongo waka waka po sufu. Ode alu kami fapa u koko. Aku mala yang ada kulo kokong kau dia leong kala suwan kala. Ay si ilungan luas mo. Kuro ako ko nga mo. Huwag mo sukala. Mawarkas pao, dia laisa, moa, saiming. Iya, mas furwa. Ako may isa mo. Malidir kawur koko rin mo yung bakwa ka. Iya, once wa ako isa ulanor kawur ka suifo. Iya, kau mo fiyo na yung koko. Lamu mo. Suile si fi kuka. La wala kulo kamo ave there just turning the cocoa. I think we didn't show it in the beginning, but we added a few ashes from the fireplace, just so that it helps it, especially because it was a lot very wet. So that ash kind of helps it roast quicker, as it absorbs most of the moisture. Which you guys now see. Kuala kero kamane nang ale fa yang ofwa ba. Oh, so qua mu vai so go boring full over. Come on, live on a cool. Let's go. What a real guy. What a real island guy. Aria. What a real island boy. it's been about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We've had to choke the fire a bit because and now we're just trying to control the flame. So you see there, just one for fear, two on the side, and this is just trying to control it so that we get an even roast. Alright guys, so we're just going through the tedious process now of we're just gonna like trying to how the koko, so trying to find the ones that are close to burning, get them out of the pan, and then you know, redistribute the koko. Can have a uniform. So we've got a few there, got a few here. These will all definitely go back into the pan, but we're just trying to, you know, trying to find which ones are ready. But that's why we've, see there, that's why we've got the fire going again, is just to quicken the process a bit, because we can see it is taking a bit longer. Alright, so if you guys can see there, me and Siave are just going through the, oh yeah, this from Vaio. Let's from Vaio. We're just taking, we took the cocoa plate off the heat, and the reason being is because it was getting too hot and we couldn't see which ones were cooked, so we're just going to go through them individually and try and find the ones that are ready. So see, just trying to, this one's slight bit raw, but they'll all go back in the heat later on. But it's just because we don't want to miss any cooked ones, you know. So for example, this is ready. You can easily tell because as soon as you press it, it crumbles. And that's, so maybe could use a few more minutes. But I'll show you one that's cooked. For example, this one, this bean is cooked. So we have to go through each of these and just try and find which ones are ready so that we can take them out and then we'll put it back onto the heat for the final time. So me and Siave are now back on the heat. You can see here. And the whole point of coming back on the heat is trying to get it all cooked now. So we've got another pan over. But we thought we've got another pan over there behind the other right there. That's almost cooked. But we thought we'd probably get started on this one. Half the load up a bit so that way it's quicker. And what we're doing is just keep on save'u until we start seeing, because at this time they're gonna start to flake off, and it'll be a lot easier for us. For example, see, TLC, I've found that one, and then just keep stirring. That's that black gold. Black gold. All right, second batch in. Gonna pound this and get back to you guys later. Alright guys, so we've finished the last bit of cocoa. You guys see there? Now we've used the coconut cups shells because we've run out of coconuts. Or the ipu if I ate. So these ones here, so if you guys can see here. We ran out of them. But tell you what, this works pretty perfect. Look at that. Really good. So if remember that these cocoa are for my brother who's going to the United States for some golf tournament. If you get this cocoa straight from Samoan farmer and subscribe to the channel if you don't know it, but you probably know it because you're probably watching it. But yeah, umakama, umafo inka kafi kama si already got the fafia there, almost done. So everything's pretty sorted. Koya kau, but we can do that. We've got a few more minutes before dark, so we can probably get that out of the way. But we'll see you guys soon. Alright fam, it's going up to 5 p.m. now. He's gonna go turn on the hose if we maka pisi. Already got the kau for the omu. Need to husk some coconuts. Also think because we've got a akaulu in the back there, I'll probably whaamaka osi them now. And then I'll probably whaamaka osi them now, so then that way tomorrow morning but I think I'm gonna sign off now. I hope you guys have enjoyed our content today. I enjoy making it for you guys, and it is a pleasure for me to do it for you guys. So it's always nice to show you guys, what's going on in around here in Samoa. I am thinking of doing a small election episode in where I'll go through, the candidates running, but also what I'd like to see out of the new government. So if you'd like that, comment down below. And we could probably work on that next week before election. So it'll be a great episode. I'm going to sign off. Me and Siave, I'm going to finish off some stuff and then finally get some rest. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, share our channel. We'll definitely catch you on our next episode. But until then, God bless, take care, stay safe. See you guys soon. Talofa lover guys, welcome back to another episode here on our channel. It is Sunday morning here in Samoa. Hope everyone is doing well. Special whatalof to our Ainga members. Me and Siave here kicking off the umu. It's nothing fancy going on in the umu today. It's just taro, luau, and ulu. So I think we should be fairly quick today. And I think my wife is cooking the main dish. So trying to get the umu out of the way and get ready for church. So a fairly straightforward episode today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share our channel, and yeah, we'll get started. All right, fam. So just finished with the breadfruit and the taro. Is almost done with the coconuts there. But I think I'm gonna let Apushalum. It's coming up to 5:30 in the morning, so I'd like to get this all done and out of the way before I get ready for church. So it's just taro, breadfruit and luau. That's it. You know, sometimes it's just simple food. You know, no fancy food. That's the life here in Samoa. So we're not eating it. That's you're not eating, yeah. And then we're eating it, yeah. Sometimes that's all you need is the simple stuff. Anyway, and also, in case anyone was wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie in Samoa, it's super cold. I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, Siave can't feel it. But so yeah, probably gonna change now into a shirt because it's gonna get hot near the umu and I don't want my jumper to burn. Remember, that's our Crave Growth jumper, so grab yourself one on our website if you want to support the channel. Really means a lot, guys. Fam, so I had to turn off the light because the heat from the umu was actually heating up the roofs and heating up the battery pack, so we turned that off to let it cool. I think we've got enough light from the umu to carry us, but I'm going to get started on the coconuts.
É bebê, ó. O bebê é Pepe.
Fang. Ele masih milk. Yeah. Alright guys, so Lela Ofulu, if you guys saw there, I had to put in the hot rock. That was because it's something I saw Uncle do. If it's too cold, you see the pepe sort of clump up. That's because of that fat, because of the cold temperature. So that's why we add in the rock, is so that nothing clogs up and everything's still liquid for the time of Wilwa. Go up. Right, so we just finished getting the luau's done. We got about 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's about 9. Pretty good. So koi kilo kalmao. Umu's now on. It's 7:15, so we'll give it about 20 to 25 minutes for Elola, because if you saw me and Siave, we're taking our sweet time. It's because he go for a bed, so in the end it worked out pretty well. Almost. Alright fam, gonna get ready for church. Alright fam, I'm gonna head off to church, but I wanted to share with you guys something. I almost gave up on going to church today. I was feeling really tired, you know. And I thought to myself, man, ongo aso leva yaso, fai ka ika mega kwi mga oi. And ngiya aso kasi mole adi. Ale la fa vai ya. Which is why I'm now going to church. So keep in mind, 6 days of the week to do whatever you want. Only one for Jesus. One for Jesus. So that's why I'm heading to church. We'll see you guys in the next hour or two. Alright fam, finally home. Just gonna take about a power nap. Alright guys, so about to show you guys the results. I actually dozed off a lot longer than I thought, so I'm just down here at the house. But I'll show you guys the results now and hope you guys are gonna enjoy it as much as I did. Alright, so we'll start on this side. We've got our luau we made. Got our taro. Fortunately, the breadfruit is with the family. They're having tonight at the moment. I think at the moment. It's been a long time since I slept. Then we've got our chicken soup. And finally, we've got a beef soup that my wife's sister came with. So, you know, very nice tonight. It's not full, you know, looks and stuff, but it is good. It is food. Alright fam, so I think I'm about to have tonai now, a late tonai. You know, it's not the most miraculous or extravagant tonai, but you know what? As long as you have food in your stomach and a roof over your head, that's a lot of things to be grateful for. So sometimes it's just a simple tonai that makes all the difference. So I hope you guys have enjoyed our content today. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. And we'll definitely catch you guys on our next episode. We're heading to elections this week, so pray for Samoa. But yeah, we'll definitely catch you guys on our next episode. But until then, God bless, take care, stay safe. We'll see you guys soon.